Good afternoon, everyone. It's Rick Baker. I'm in the Frisco, Texas office of Coldwell Banker. Here is the market update for real estate in September 2025. What most people fail to realize is they don't connect all the dots. DFW is an economic miracle, and we are now entering a new phase of real estate. Generally, there's a 3 to 4 year cycle of real estate, good, bad, etc. Like 2008, it was bad for like till 2011, and then people came back into the market. We're now entering a new phase. Interest rates are going to be dropping. The economy is great. There's trillions of dollars of new economic activity coming in. And frankly, when people have uncertain economic times or there's high interest rates, people don't go out and sign a 30-year mortgage. The bottom line is this: most people do not recognize how bad the housing supply is in America. This is why I tell people, never sell your home. Here we go. Not exactly a conservative outfit at all. NPR. There's not enough homes in America. Here, News Nation. They're short 4 million homes. Here, 4 million homes. Now, it depends on how people count it and stuff like that, but there's so many bad real estate practices right now that it's actually stifling new home construction. Look at that. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce. They say we're short, right there at the bottom, 4.5 million homes were not built that should have been built. 5 years ago, at the end of 2019, there was about 337 million people in America. Move forward, now there's just under 350 million people. So you have over 10 million people that are now in America that weren't there. Everybody needs a house. 62% of people own. Now, those people have not bought, by and large, because of the higher prices, the higher interest rates, etc., and everyone's waiting for a train that's not coming, and that's the 3% interest rates. That's why I tell people, don't sell that home. You have that real low mortgage rate. You're never going to see it again. Never. If you live to be 100 years old, you're not going to see it. So keep that one. If it's good enough for you to live in, it's good enough to rent out. Here's more of the same. This, CNN. They're short 6.5 million homes. The nice folks at Zillow. Not a good source for information, but nonetheless. 4.5 million homes. So if you think about it, when you have constricted supply, like we haven't built enough homes for population growth and immigration, legal and otherwise. Now, Trump's certainly removing some of those illegals. So that'll pull some pressure off of the market, but you're still talking 10 million people that weren't here, not too long ago. Everybody's got a roof. They either rent it or own it. So the home that you have, you should keep it, go out, go buy another one. Right now is an optimal time to buy because a lot of the sellers are waiting, they're just desperate. So real estate is also a cycle. Something like 65-70% of the homes are sold between April and the third week of August because it follows the school year. So here we are in September. All the buyers have gone home. Sellers are going through the 7 stages of grief. If you heard about it, there's anger, rejection, acceptance, denial, all those types of things. They're going through that little cycle. As you see price drop after price drop after price drop, you can go in and make an aggressive offer. And if they say no, go make an aggressive offer on the house around the corner. Give me a call. I'll show you how to do that. Last month, I put 3 houses under contract. One of them hasn't closed yet. It's still new construction, but the other 2, home run equity closes deal. Call me. I'll show you the appraisal and I'll show you the contract. Massive increases to net worth. The best one last month was $51,000 between what they paid and what the home appraised at. That's how you create wealth. Final note. Most people think Warren Buffett is one of the most sophisticated and well-researched guys in America. They say he spends like 6 hours a day just reading analytical reports. About a week ago, Warren Buffett dropped 1.8 billion with a B into home builders. Two of them, Lennar and D.R. Horton, first-time home builders. He also, 2 years before that, he put $1 billion into those two companies now. So he's got $2.8 billion into those home builders. And you know what? It's because he knows the same things that I'm saying to you. The majority of homes in America have the ultra low interest rates, and they're going to be very reluctant to sell. Well, therefore, you have limited supply, and when the buyers return to the market with the lower interest rates, you're going to have, we're going back to bidding wars very soon, spring of next year, 2026. Best thing you can do is keep that home, not sell it. Go buy another one now. Rent out the current one. Here's the other thing. If it takes a year or two for people to soak up all that inventory and things like that, they either rent or they own. And there's a lot of people that aren't buying right now. That means they're renting. Guess what? It'd be good for them to write you rent checks every month. Give me a call, 972-836-8880. Follow me on social media for this type of insights that you probably never heard a realtor say. A little bit about me. Last year in 2024, I hit top 4% in the world for Coldwell Banker. I've been an investor since the 1990s. At my peak, my wife and I, we owned 52 rentals at the same time. I self-managed them. The best thing you can do to create generational wealth is buy a home and never sell it. Go to my website, neversellyourhome.com, and like and follow, and you'll get more little tidbits. But give me a call. Might be an interesting conversation. Thanks.